I've written a couple of books. I mean, through the years I started my first book in 2009. Actually, there's more that I've written in addition to about 10 other collaborative books. So in total, I have about 15 books. And I'm actually working on my 17th book right now, which I won't share today, but it will be hopefully coming out soon. So I know a thing or two about this. But I've also helped thousands of people figure out their story, their message, their authority, and leverage it and put it in a book. And I'll get to that a little bit later. The point is, we've helped thousands and thousands of people make millions and millions of dollars, not selling books, writing books. Really want you to listen to what I just said. Millions of dollars, not in selling books, writing books. There is a huge difference. And this is what I really want you to take away with today. If you can get this difference, it will make all the difference for you in your business as a business owner. All right, so I've said this before, totally believe it. You can't spell authority without author. I'll dive into that a little bit more, but I just want to plant that seed. But right now, I know many of you in this room, a lot of you I don't, but I do know one thing. There's 3 different types of people in this room right now. There's the first group, which is y'all are on the edge of your seat. You're like, yes, this is awesome. I'm all in. This is what I've been waiting for. I got to hear it. I want to write a book. I'm thinking about it. Awesome. Some of you are, yes, but I don't have the time to write a book, or I don't even know if I have a story. You're considering it, but you're not really sure. I get it, and that's okay. And then there's those of you who are sitting here going, yeah, no, there's absolutely no way in the world. Either I don't think I can do it, or I don't find value in it. That's fine. No hard feelings. I'm totally okay with that. This is not for you. But for those of you who are 1 and 2, you're going to love what I have to say. For the 3s, no worries. But I will say this. There are 1.5 million reasons why I think you might want to consider what I have to say today. All right, let's talk about this word authority, because I've talked about it a lot. It's actually come up a lot already here today. What is authority? There's a lot of definitions of authority. I just said you can't spell authority without author, but what really is authority? I do believe authority is being the 1%. You can't, if you are the authority, you are not thinking like everyone else. That is why you're the authority. But there's a better definition. Some people say, well, being the authority is being the best at what you do, the greatest, what have you. No. The definition of authority is this, for all of us in this room as a business owner. They stop shopping. They stop shopping. Referrals, prospects, clients, they don't go get a second opinion. Why? Because you're the authority. And everybody wants to work with the authority. Is there anyone who wants to, in the room, that wants to work with like the mediocre guy down the street? No, we want to work with the authority. This is crucial though. When they stop shopping, it doesn't become a question of price necessarily. You've already established yourself to that person in their eyes as the authority, and they want to do business with you. This is a funny statistic I found. Did you know that 73% of us, people who purchase things, are more likely to make a purchase when it's the product or service says doctor recommended? 73%. Isn't that crazy? What's crazier, we don't even know who the doctor is. I mean, it could be Dr. McDreamy here. Anybody, ladies, anybody know who Dr. McDreamy is? Am I dating myself a little bit from Grey's Anatomy? All right, but if that's the case, why? Why are we more likely to make a purchase just because doctor recommended is on it? Is because it's the authority. Doctors are seen as the authority, not because of who they are, not because of what you know about them. It's just because they have the title of authority. Now, for some of you ladies, you might be thinking, okay, if Dr. McDreamy is going to prescribe it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to take it. All good there, all good. But this is the case of why this is important. You don't have to be different. You don't even have to be something spectacular. And I'll get to this and how this matters. But you don't have to be the richest person in the world. You don't have to be one of the greatest athletes in the world. Of course, all of these people, they buy books. They write books. But that is not what is required for you and for me to be the authority. So let's really dig deeper. What exactly is authority? And I'm going to make this so simple. I want to apologize on behalf of myself and other people who have helped people write books for years. This is not rocket science, guys. I've overcomplicated it. Other people have overcomplicated it. I've come with frameworks and steps, and here's the 30,000 steps you have to take. No, creating authority is simple. And I'm gonna share with you exactly how you're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it together. But this is a great definition. Authority is just what you know plus what you've done. Say that with me. Authority is what you know and what you've done. What you know and what you've done. It's really that simple. So how many of you in the room know something? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody in the room have done something worth speaking of? Yes. Guess what? You are the authority on that topic. And it's absolutely true. I'm going to help you through. So what is, again, authority? Now, my definition of authority, and this is, I wrote a book called The Power of Authority. I have a podcast called The Power of Authority. And I have my own personal definition of what authority is. And it is not being better. It is not being on a pedestal above anyone else. Authority just means that people want to listen to what you have to say. You've earned it. Why? You've earned it because of what you know and what you've done. So I'm going to help you create a platform, and it is truly as simple as this. Your authority platform is find a problem. Amber, I could not have set this up any better. We did not talk about our position or our slides or anything beforehand, but this is marketing branding 101. Find a problem. All of you have a problem that you are solving. That's step number 2. Solve the problem. And step number 3 is tell people what you've done. So all of you in this room are solving problems for business owners every single day. As Amber said, that is the message you need to be putting out to the world. It needs to be so crystal clear to people that you are the solution to their problem. And guess what? You are. You provide a valuable service. You provide a valuable product. All of you have this already. So if you can solve a problem, you can be the authority. But this is worth writing down. Every problem is an opportunity for a business. Think about your own business. I've done this myself recently. Just because this is what you've provided for all these years, maybe there's a new problem. How can you solve it for them? Sales is service, right? Solving a problem is service. And the more people we serve, the more people we help, but guess what? The more authority we get with that. So, authority platform is find a problem, solve a problem, tell people what you did. I mean, it's really that simple. That's why I'm here today. I want to simplify this for you. But having the platform is one thing. When you're on the platform, which again is, so the way I look at it is your ability to rise above, not better, just enough above, kind of like I'm on a stage here, that people are willing to listen to you. So you have to have a story.